Today I have a new video for our Coily Hair Club and it's about how we unbraid our hair. The reason why I wanted to make a video about this is because I believe that 95% of hair breakage that Black women have is mostly because of how we take down a hairstyle and put a hairstyle. So not only am I going to show you guys how I do it, I'm also going to show you guys 4 ways that people usually take down their hair, and I'm going to show you guys how much hair I'm losing. So yes, I'm going to sacrifice my hair, but I feel like it's worth it if I save a couple of you guys today. But before I do that, like and subscribe, and let's get to showing you guys what products I use. I only use 2 products and 1 tool. The 2 products are conditioner and water. The reason why I use water is because you want your hair to be hydrated during that process. The leave-in conditioner works as a lubricant. It's going to make your hair more slippery and more easy to detangle, and it's going to avoid so much breakage as well as take less time to unbraid your hair. Highly recommend to use conditioner. If I had to choose between these two and I only had to choose one, I would 100% use conditioner just because of those benefits. I prefer taking down my hair before the shower. It's because when you're done, especially when you had a style for a long time, you kind of have maybe build up in between the braids, in between the scalp. So it's really good that you can go and really get in your hair so that it could be squeaky clean. Now I'm going to show you guys the 4 ways that you might be losing more hair than you should, and I'm going to show you guys how you should do it instead.
So the first one is unbraiding your hair when it's dry with no product. We already know that our hair breaks off the most when it's dry, so manipulating your hair in any way when it's dry will cause more breakage than any other way of unbraiding your hair. That's why I don't recommend it, especially if you're the type of person that does their hair weekly, because if this is done often, you're going to experience more hair loss than hair retention. So if you can avoid unbraiding your hair with no product, I highly recommend, because it's gonna save you some length in the long run. I'm not gonna say that I never unbraided my hair on dry, but I try to avoid it as much as possible. Now I'm unbraiding my hair with only water. I'm gonna show you guys how much hair I lost based on each braid at the end. Honestly, I never do this. I never thought of unbraiding my hair just with water, just because honestly it doesn't sound like a good idea, just because water is hydrating and not moisturizing. So yes, it hydrates your hair, but I don't think it helps with slip at all. So I don't think that it will help with avoiding that much breakage. To me, putting water on your hair is like unbraiding your hair on dry, to be honest. So I wouldn't recommend either. I even saw this, like, I think his name is African Hair God. He said that, like, actually unbraiding your hair with water causes more damage. I don't know, like, the science behind it, so I can't vouch for it, but me in general, I don't unbraid my hair with water, but you guys will see the results. But again, I wouldn't recommend. Now the third method is only using conditioner. Honestly, the results surprised me at the end, but the only reason why I don't use conditioner just as is because it wastes too much product. And as you guys know, when I'm unbraiding my hair, I do it before the shower. So as soon as I'm done unbraiding, I'm just washing the conditioner off. So I'm kind of trying to get the most benefits to avoid breakage, but also save my product. So that's why I don't use solely conditioner to unbraid my hair. And the fourth way is the way that I usually do it, which is using conditioner and water. Personally, I feel like it's the best method for me. This way I don't use too much conditioner. As you can see, that's the amount of conditioner that I use. And after that, if my hair starts to get dry, I apply a lot of water, and I feel like it reactivates the slip from the conditioner. So that way I achieve both of my goals, which is to avoid breakage and saving product, because as you guys know, as soon as I'm done unbraiding my hair, I'm just going to the shower and basically washing all the conditioner off. So yes, it does help with my hair, but it's kind of losing a lot of product. So I like this way because I can save product while still maintaining my goals. So I basically repeat this process. What I like to do as well is part my hair, because I feel that way I don't end up missing as much braids as I usually do, and I personally feel like it helps like the unbraiding process go by faster. This is one of the reasons why I like to wash my hair after I unbraid, because you won't be able to clean this up when you wash your hair before. Now, as you can see, I braid up every section when I'm done, and doing that is going to help you be able to detangle your hair if you want to do that before the shower, or even it's going to help you detangle your hair when you're in the shower so that you're not too overwhelmed. I recommend doing these small sections just because, especially if you have like your hair in braids for like 2 weeks plus, taking your time to detangle each section is really good, and it will help you avoid, again, more breakage, and it will also avoid your hair getting tangled. So these are the results when I unbraided my hair dry and when I unbraided my hair with water. Honestly, the dry one did not surprise me, the water a little bit, because I thought I would have more. Now, moving on to conditioner and water and conditioner. These surprised me just because there's like no difference to me. So I guess as long as you have conditioner, your hair will break less. Obviously, there's other factors that contributed to me facing breakage. One, our hair sheds while it's in braids, but because our hair is like in braids, I guess like the shedding doesn't come off right away. There's also how harsh you are with your hair. Are you pulling your hair? Even if you pull your hair dry or with conditioner, the hair is still gonna fall if you're being really aggressive with it. So those are things that you should think about. But that's it. I hope you guys found this video helpful. This was really interesting to do and good to know, honestly. And I hope you guys liked it, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one, which is a wash day video.